Okay, we got the most unique gaming mouse you'll ever see from Logpile. Okay, this popped up for me, and oh look, what do you know? How tiny gaming mice fix my aim. Okay, no surprise, aiming bullshit is in my algo. Fantastic. Oh, and look, yeah, Logpile, he got that. Who made that one? Was it Optimum? I forgot. Okay, let's just go.
It should be impossible to build something like this. And the only reason something like this exists is because Olaf, the creator of the mouse and the owner of Precision Gaming Gear, has a passion for aim and an interest in enhancing aim with his peripherals. The Titan
Bro, yeah, this one. Bro, the aim community is just on a whole nother level when it comes to trying to figure out like the right little grip. I need zero friction. I need maximum smoothness. I mean, I get it. And there was a good amount of time where I was into that shit too. I mean, I got my two damn, what's the glass pad? There's a bunch of different brands, but like the main ones. There's like the 2.0, which is like the rough one, and then the 3.0, which is like the super smooth one, and then they came out with like some other ones. I forgot. I don't care. Whatever. All I'm saying is, I know my fair share of aiming bullshit.
1 was a product I reviewed
I mean, for Christ's sakes, I got the damn dots on the bottom of my shit. Okay.
a while ago now, and the Titan Zero takes this pen grip concept.
Bro, what a name. Titan Zero. The Colossus. Colossus Zero. Colossus One.
To a whole new level. So the whole idea of the pen grip concept is that we can be really precise with our pens and our pencils when we're drawing and writing things, and we can't be quite so precise when we do that with a big object in our hand,
Fair.
like a mouse.
Right.
So Olaf and Precision Gaming Gear's mission is to create mice which mimic the sort of feeling of holding a pen in.
Bro, when are we going to get like a haptic feedback glove where you just hold your hand on it and it's like, it just goes off of like your pointer. All right. Just let me stick like a glove on there. And like, let me do that shit. Then I won't have the shaky aim, okay? For sure.
Your hand to sort of help you with those fine movements and your accuracy and your precision. And this is what this concept is all about. So the new release is smaller, lighter, somehow even higher quality, and even more pen-like,
Nice.
despite its odd looks, and we'll get into that shortly.
See that
Some
hat?
of you will have noticed that the Titan Zero is missing some key functions that most gaming mice will offer in 2025, such as a scroll wheel and side buttons. This has been
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dots. Bro. Like 5 dots. This is insane. What are these, obsidians? I don't know. Is it just like a left click? Where's the right click? Is it like right there?
something I've really had to work around because my main game is Apex Legends and scrolling.
Oh. I'm so sorry, man. I am so sorry for you. Oh. God bless your soul.
Is a big feature of that game, both for movement and for looting. I actually set up 2 mice when playing with the Titan Zero in Apex Legends. It was the Titan Zero for aiming and shooting, and the second mouse would sit mostly dormant until I needed to scroll for looting purposes. So this.
What about movement? What about all tap strafing and whatnot? Wall bouncing. Can't gotta do both. What? What are you doing?
Might not be such a problem for some of you, depending on the games that you play, but for me, it was quite the adjustment. With reference to the lack of the side buttons, it wasn't such a problem because I just adjusted to using hotkeys on the keyboard for those functions. Of course, I would choose to have them on the mouse if I could. That would be my preference. This mouse only has 2 buttons, and that is right.
Don't you remember all the YouTube videos of movement kills? Yeah, you do. How you gonna move and kill people?
Click and left click. Left click is featured in the center of the mouse. It's basically a seesaw actuation. By pressing
so yeah, so right there, left click, just down, got you.
the button, you remove the contact point from the switch and this effectively activates the switch. Right click is located on the front right hand side of the mouse. You squeeze the mouse to actuate the switch.
How much you moving that thing? Like a millimeter or two? That is tight. That's not a lot of a give.
It has a similar mechanism to left click, except the seesaw function this time moves the switch off.
Oh wait, is this part moving? And this like big old hunk is like the ADS?
For the contact point, which is subtly different to mouse 1, which removes the contact point from the switch. It's actually really satisfying to watch this happen, and I feel like it's a really clever way of squeezing
and the wire is just like shoved in there.
2 buttons onto this tiny little product. The switches themselves are called HCN-HK Black, rated for 150 million clicks, and they sit proudly on top of the Titan Zero. I did find the clicks to be quite stiff to start with, but I was able to adjust the click.
You gotta break them in
with a couple of screws on the side of the mouse. The website lists the product at 13 grams, but mine clocks in at 15 grams with all of the dots installed. In terms of
but who really cares about 2 grams? Like, come on.
The shell, it has a resin plastic outer shell with a titanium endoskeleton that you screw the outer shell into. There are also 2 different configurations for both of the buttons in the base package that you'll receive. The mouse 1 click can be adjusted for a...
What the? More dots? More dots, more dots. But 1, 2, 3, 4. And then this was like the 5th one, I think. But then you can get this little extender. So there's 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 dots? Oh, you mix in dots, dude. You can't mix the dots. You won't have the good aim if you mix the dots, dude. What are you doing? That's a day 1 mistake, dude.
Shorter or a longer button, and the mouse 2 click can be adjusted for a piece with added support and stability. Owners of the Titan Zero will have the ability to download the 3D files for the shell and modify it to whatever shape they choose, which is
cool.
A really, really nice touch. So with reference to some of the components which are definitely notable here, there are 5 individual ball and socket joints which feature precious stones in the form of rubies, which just, in my opinion, showcases Precision Gaming Gear's commitment to their vision. And their website states, every single component on a Titan Zero has been selected because it is the absolute best for the job.
Okay, let me see this. Ruby joints, titanium skeleton, 150 million click rated switches. Every single component blah, 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 has been selected because it's the absolute best for the job, regardless of the cost. How much was this thing? Did you even mention this thing yet? What is this thing? Titan, not a zero. Bro, I'm about to look this thing up. No shot it's triple digits, right? Titan Zero mouse. I don't even want to hit enter. Oh, how much? Is it 100? No shot gamers are that gullible, right? Surely not 100. Oh, come on. Come on. Where do I buy this thing? Oh, wait, no. Maybe I don't buy it? Oh, represent artisan. Looks like it would give me a hand cramp. Look at this giving me a hand cramp. $13. Bro, where's the cost on this thing? See lines. Follow the project on Discord. Or maybe you don't. Maybe there's not. You can't buy it yet. It's just like a in like early stages, and like if you want to do something with it, you like ask them.
Regardless of cost. The result of that philosophy is a mouse that has 5 rubies inside it. And how wild is that? With reference to the sensor, the mouse has a PWM 3360 sensor, which has worked well for me, even though it is an older sensor. I haven't noticed any issues with it at all in use. The mouse uses a flex PCB, which is really cool.
Yeah.
Also helps to save the weight of the product overall. And it also has a really lightweight cable, which you can channel either through the front of the shell or have it coming out of the back. I actually had some issues with how light the cable was. It was so light that I just kind of flopped around on the pad, and the material of the cable meant that when I bumped into it with the mouse, it wouldn't move out of the way.
Okay, so apparently you can't really use the cable to create some sort of drag. But wait, it's not even in what do you call it? What's that little bouncy spring thing, like a wire holder? Or not a wire holder, like a cable holder? To create some sort of like drag.
Roll over it with the mouse, and it was quite jarring in use. So
look at this. Okay, I can't even knock him because like I got a little painter glove. I had one of my like buddies dot on bot. Like I just look how he aimed, and he had the little artistic like doodad where it's like one was it like the three fingers are like open, but these ones are like closed fingerlets or whatever. I never would have thought slide the wire inside. There's no way I could do that, dude. Well, maybe I could. I'm just bullshitting. Or one step closer. What's that one meme with the snake inside the pipe, but the pipe has like robotic legs and it's reciting the Warhammer 40K thing? And then he's like, by the time I realized my flesh was too weak, something like that. Oh, I gotta find it. What was it? This is so reminiscent of that.
I listened to the internet, actually, and threaded the cable through an arm sleeve, and this completely mitigated the issue I was experiencing.
Oh wait, but it's all like jumbled up right there. You can't be all jumbled up, dude. You gotta have like minimum creases, all right? You're gonna throw off your XY friction thing, okay? Maybe you just need a longer cord, and then you like thread it down your body, right? Up your arm, to your shoulder, and then down your torso, right? And then maybe like around like your back or something, and then around your waist, and then from the waist up into like whatever like the little USB, wherever USB port mouse plug-in is. But then if you do that and you gotta go to the bathroom, then what do? You're just like locked in, like too locked in.
Although it is a bit annoying to do this. Not because it's difficult to do, but just
because it's not practical.
Because when I get up from my desk, I have to be careful not to rip the mouse out.
Yeah, like I would rip that shit and be like, just out of like habit.
The USB port. Olaf also claims that the Titan Zero is faster than the fastest mice.
Yeah, but like what sense you running on that little thing?
Out there too, which I don't actually have the technical ability to test for you, but in Olaf we trust. So his website states the highly optimized firmware,
faster than even the fastest,
running internally at 8,000 hertz and reporting to USB at 1,000 hertz, makes the motion latency of the Titan Zero lower than even the fastest 8 kilohertz polling mice.
Okay. So I take it the blue one is the Titan Zero? And the blue one is like... What am I looking at here? Like, how much faster is it than the fastest? 200... X sum over time in MS. I don't know how to read this.
And that to me is truly impressive. One of the things I really appreciate about precision gaming gear is how they squeeze the most performance out of the components that they're able to work with. So at this point, you might be wondering what it actually feels like to use, and given that I have reasonably large hands at about 21 by 10.5 centimeters.
Yeah, mine are like slightly like wide, and every time I tell that to people, that's like I got like a weird shaped hand. It's like kind of weird, but not really. It's like I'm good at swimming without wanting to be good at swimming. And then people look at me like, what do you mean by that? It's like, I have paddles for hands. They're like, oh, that's the joke. Ugh. But, bro, it's crazy. Like, and also kind of inspiring that people are going to this much lengths to like come up with like a minimum friction little guy mouse. I mean, that's how you push the envelope.
Is it actually comfortable to use? I found that the smaller mouse 1 module option worked best for me because it felt sharper in use, like the button had less travel to it.
Mm-hmm.
It also had the benefit of allowing me to almost draw the shape I was aiming on the mouse pad, literally with my fingertip in contact with the pad if I wanted it to be. I grew to like having my finger on the edge of the mouse 1 button in this way.
Okay.
Whereas the longer mouse 1 module, it did feel a little bit less stiff, but it held your finger higher off the mouse pad.
And as we know from Struth, the more, what do you call it? Well, not just Struth, also Rocket Jump, Ninja, the more surface area you can get your fingers on the mouse, the more control you feel that you have over the mouse.
Introduced them.
That's why they like, was it Rocket Jump is like shape is king. You gotta get like more surface area of your fingers on there, and then Struth like, hold my beer. Let me make these little claw mates and shit, dude.
Marginally more travel in the click. I felt less connected to the pad with this module installed, so I stuck with the smaller mouse 1 module. The mouse 2 modules, which is right click, were interesting too. The base version without the added support felt great, and that was true until I tried the one with the added support. Overall, the larger module was my preference, and I put this down to the additional mouse feet it allows you to introduce,
That's
which
fair.
offers marginally more control. The biggest issue I had with the shape of this mouse was the position I had to rest my pinky and ring finger on. It's very space limited, and in my first session with the mouse, it was a challenge to grip comfortably, and I did experience some discomfort in my little finger due to the tension required to hold it steady, with the right click fighting against the stability provided by my little finger. But after some practice and adjustment, I found that the mouse was completely comfortable and entirely intuitive to use. I no longer have any issues or discomfort when playing with this mouse, even for long gaming sessions. The thumb groove is brilliant too. It feels really supportive against my thumb and offers a bit of flexibility with reference to how you use it. The thumb groove also has a clever cable channel in it too, which means you can position the cable so that it comes out of the front of the mouse.
Bro, you gotta post up some scores or something. Let me see.
Or the back, depending on your preferences. In terms of grip styles, I only have 2 to report on, really. I find that I either have a grip where I creep right to the front of the mouse and the shell is on the edge of my fingertips, and I kind of click on the corner of the right click and the very left-hand side of left click. This feels literally like I'm holding a pen. I imagine the edge of the thumb groove is the pen I'm gripping, and my thumb and index finger are very, very close.
Right there.
Basically pinching the edge of the thumb groove as if it was a pen. I can rest my index finger on the surface of the pad too if I want to. And I feel
but that's not where the sensor is, but it's just like there just for whatever, right?
at my best when aiming like this on a Titan Zero. The second approach is just a lot more relaxed. My thumb sits further back on the thumb groove. Same with the finger placement on mouse 2, and mouse 1 index finger placement varies. This doesn't feel so much like holding a pen. Instead, it just feels really good and small. So with reference to my performance then, I find myself reacting to moments in game without too much thought, and the mouse is so maneuverable, and aiming with the Titan Zero is so intuitive that you can almost just ignore it and focus on your game sense.
Cool.
The aim kind of takes care of itself. That is providing you don't overthink it. I'll drop a link to the mouse store page below and the Precision Gaming Gear Discord too. Going back to a previous point relating to the mouse using the best components regardless of cost, this mouse will set you back a whopping €280, which is insane. That's a lot of money.
Guys, what are we doing? I mean, he said there's fucking rubies in the damn thing. Man. I mean, it's your money. Do with it whatever you want.
And this puts this mouse in its own niche within a niche within
a niche.
And that said, there won't be many of these mice made, as Olaf will be constructing these all by hand, and he hasn't disclosed how many batches of 30 units he's going to produce.
Ooh.
Olaf stated that he'll keep making them until he gets bored of doing so, which is pretty rock and roll for the mouse space.
Damn.
So if you want one, don't hang about, go to the store and sign up for updates. And Olaf was kind enough to send me this mouse for the review, and I'm extremely grateful to him for this opportunity. Please don't ask to buy this unit off me. I'm going to keep this one. It's really cool. Thanks, ballers. Take care now. Peace.
Dang, dude. What was it? $320 plus. There's rubies in it. That's crazy. I mean, I guess you can do with it whatever you want. But another mouse to add to the menu of mices that you can buy to potentially aim better. But oh my god, look at the vibes on this shit. I mean, I like the video. Like, finally someone with actual engineering skills picks up my decades-old idea. Let's hope this catches on and there will be more mainstream product one day. Yeah, because like 320, 320, that's a super special niche, dude. I mean, if you got the money and you want it, well, fine, whatever. The fact that it looks so maneuverable, even with your large hand size, makes it really hopeful for the robustness across all hand dimensions. Always a delight to watch your reviews. Your careful attention to details and ergonomics are welcome additions to the peripheral reviewing space. Why don't companies just make gaming-focused drawing pen and tablet at this point? Oh, yeah. I mean, the vibes is everyone likes it. But I'm all for, like, trying to push the boundaries of, like, get, like, the best shaped mouse for you. But, like, where's all the scores? I mean, understandably, like, not everybody has to be, like, a Kovacs person or AIM community person, but, like, this is just, like, the same thing with the fitness community, dude. It's like, and this is gonna be, like, a little, oh, fuck it. It's like, bro, it's like if you want to go to the gym, it's like that person that doesn't want to go to the gym unless they're getting all the best supplements, all of the best, like, hand wraps, all the best equipment. I have to go to the best gym. I have to go to get the best this. I have to get a bunch of food before. I have to, it's like, you don't have to do that. Just go get, like, the main mouse that everyone uses mostly. What was this? The G Pro Wireless Light or Super Light, whatever. And then just go. I mean, again, he references it. It's a niche of a niche of a niche. I get it. But, and probably, I would guess most people that see this, well, I can't even say that, because, like, if I'm, like, a casual just getting into the AIM community and I see this, how many people are going to go, I got to get this mouse? Versus just getting, like, some whatever wireless mouse and just going into, like, some AIM trainer and, like, getting their skills up that way, getting the reps in that way, getting, like, good, like getting into good habits that way. Like, what's wrong with that? Like, I'm not saying it's bad, but, like, whatever. Other than that, cool video. I didn't even know they made that little tiny thing. That's pretty cool. Rubies. What the fuck, dude? Bro, this is like when 4K TVs first came out. They're like $10,000, and then look at it now. They're like less than 500, right? Like 60-inch 4K, less than 500, whatever. But yeah, give it a couple more years, and that type of mouse will maybe come out more, and maybe it'll be more affordable. Maybe not. I don't know. Whatever. Other than that, cool video, dude. Did not know. But yeah, go check out Logpile. He's an aim bro. But yep, that's it for me. Later.